Police have arrested former ministers, political party leaders and senior government officials who were implicated in a midnight six plot hours after the death of former President Bingu Mutharika. Those arrested in Blantyre include Democratic Progressive Party acting president Professor Peter Mutharika. Our reporter Kondwani Chinele was at the Southern Region Police Headquarters when Professor Mutharika was arrested.
When he arrived at the police regional offices at Chichiri, Professor Peter Mutharika was taken to the commissioner's office where he was briefed on why the police wanted him. He was implicated in some of the events that happened in Malawi immediately after the demise of former President Professor Bingu Mutharika in April last year. Some of these strange happenings are contained in a report recently released by a commission of inquiry, and it shows that some people had wanted to manipulate the country's laws and confiscate power. Those who accompanied Professor Mutharika to the police regional offices included his private lawyers and some DPP senior officials. The DPP acting president was at the regional police offices for closer to 2 hours. Later, Professor Mutharika was asked to board a police Land Cruiser to start a long journey to Lilongwe, where the police were expected to place charges on him related to what did happen in Malawi between April 5 and 6 last year. Meanwhile, Malawi Police Public Relations Officer Rhoda Manjolo says after the arrest, the police will get statements from each of the suspects and continue their investigations. She assured NBC that the people will be charged in the next 48 hours as is stipulated by the country's laws.
It is true that police have arrested some people. These are in connection with the ongoing investigation following the report of Commission of Inquiry concerning the late President, late Professor Bingu Mutharika. As of now, the investigations are still going on.
And I just wanted to know that are you coming up with the separate charges for each one of them, or you have one blanket charge for all the people that you are picking up?
As of now, I can't tell you about the charges about those people because the investigators are busy taking statements from them. Then within the limited period of time, we will be able to tell you the charges.
Earlier on Monday, police in the southern region also arrested and sent to the country's capital city former cabinet ministers and their deputies. They are Henry Musa, Nicholas Dausi, and Kondwani Nkhani. Others also arrested and alleged to have participated in the events are Dr. Ginny Kalilani, Simon Vua Kaunda, Patricia Galiati, Dr. Necton Muhura, Dan Mwapasa, Government Chief Secretary Bright Msaka, and incumbent Economic Planning Minister Gudo Gondwe. Kondwani Chinere, NBC News, Blantyre.
And meanwhile, government has confirmed the arrest. In an interview with NBC, Minister of Information and Civic Education Moses Kunkuyu, Minister of Information Moses Kunkuyu says the arrests have nothing to do with people's status in politics.
Yes, I can confirm that following the release of the report by the Commission of Inquiry that was looking into the matters surrounding the death of former head of state, Professor Bingu Mutharika, the law enforcement agencies in the country are of the strong view that indeed several criminal activities did take place. These activities were committed by certain individuals, and indeed I can confirm that certain individuals have been picked by the police for questioning.
Now, reading from the social media and of course what people have been saying, they are linking their arrest, saying this would be a political arrest, that they are motivated by some political interests. What is it that you can say as government?
As I did say, that following the release of that report, it is the law enforcement agencies that have detected the criminal activities that are there in that report. And it is the law enforcement agencies that have acted on those detections of criminal activities. So I would not say this is a political thing because the police are just doing their job. The law enforcement agencies are just doing their job. And I do not think that the people that have been picked for questioning are all politicians. No.
And the latest information indicates that Mutharika has been charged with 2 counts. First is that of soliciting to break the law, which is contrary to Section 124 of the Penal Code, and he has also been charged with perjury or lying under oath.